Driven to the skull of noon, and I'm standing in the garden with a silver-plated spoon. I'm digging through the gravel where the silence likes to breed, to plant a seed of nothingness to fulfill a hollow need. You've been a faithful witness to the wreckage and the rust, a silent ink black passenger composed of soot and dust. But the leap sunlight is over and the mercury is high. I'm peeling you off the pavement beneath a blinding sky. You never had a heartbeat, yet you weighed 1,000 tons, a silhouette of every war that I have never won. I'm holding a funeral for my shadow, laying down the ghost that walked the line. No more tether darkness in the shadows, no more charcoal ink upon the pine. Let the noonday fire burn the witness, let the vertical light wash me clean. I'm burying the only one who knew me and every crooked place that I have been. We share the same cheap whiskey and the same beside you was bed. You mimicked every stumble and the way I hung my head, a two-dimensional martyr for a three-dimensional crime. You were the only clock I had that didn't measure time. But even mirrors get weary of the faces they must hold, and even silhouettes grow brittle when the spirit's getting cold. So I'll wrap you in a ribbon made of ultraviolet rays and sink you in the static of these high-definition days. The dirt is made of diamonds and the spade is made of glass. I'm watching every version of my former self-pass. I'm holding a funeral for my shadow, laying down the ghost that walked the line. No more tethered darkness in the shadows, no more charcoal ink upon the pine. Let the noonday fire burn the witness, let the vertical light wash me clean. I'm burying the only one who knew me and every crooked place that I have been. If the moon comes looking for a lover, she'll find a man transparent as the air, with no outline to define him and no darkness left to wear. I am a flame without a flicker, I am a page without a margin. I am finally alone in this whitewashed in the shallows, no more charcoal ink upon the pine. Let the noonday fire burn the witness, let the vertical light wash me clean. I'm burying the only one who knew me and every crooked place that I have been. Rest in the glare, rest in the white. There's nothing left to follow in the absence of the night. Just the sun, just the sand, just the ghost of a man with no ink on his hands. Rest now, rest now. Neon flickers in a code I can't decipher. Bleeding violet shadows on the cracked linoleum floor. I'm holding a translucent chalice of 5-cent grail, filled with a liquid light that smells of jet engines and lore. The air is thick with the scent of unwashed miracles, and the hum of a refrigerator breathing its last. I peel the label off my patience with a trembling thumb, watching the future evaporate into the toxic past. There is a friction in the marrow, a static in the vein, waiting for a single spark to christen all this pain. It's a kerosene communion in a plastic cup, drinking down the lightning just to keep the spirit up. A disposable salvation for a soul that's out of luck. Kerosene communion in a plastic cup. The saints in this canyon wear grease-stained collars, preaching from the pulpit of a rusted-out sedan. We don't ask for water, we crave the accelerant to cauterize the ghosts of every dying plant. The gods of the gutter are demanding a tribute, something volatile, something that burns cold and blue. So I tilt the rim and let the solvent dissolve every bit of memory I ever had of you. There is a friction in the marrow, a static in the vein, waiting for a single spark to christen all this pain. It's a kerosene communion in a plastic cup, drinking down the lightning just to keep the spirit up. A disposable salvation for a soul that's out of luck. Kerosene communion in a plastic cup. Ignite the breath, let the throat turn to glass. A pie for the seasons we allowed to pass. It's not wine, it's not blood, it's the fuel for the flight. A hollow point prayer in the middle of the night. Plastic cup, drinking plastic is melting, the heat is divine, turning the water into industrial wine. Just a flicker, just a stain, just a fire in the rain. Midnight is a rusted base, and the sky is tile cold white. There's a hairline fracture in the orbit, spilling out the residue of light. It doesn't glow, it merely hemorrhages onto the shadows of the floor. I've tried to turn the handle tight, but the silence keeps on asking for more. The ceiling's damp with ghosts of stars, the linoleum is turning gray. I'm drowning in the silver ink of everything I couldn't say. It's a river I can't govern, it's a stain I can't erase, just the steady, heavy weeping of a ghost inside a case. Dust bunnies dance in the puddle, reflecting a pale, fractured grin. The plumbing of the cosmos is broken, and the tide is seeping in. No mechanics got a wrench for this, no prayer can stop the flow. We're just soaking in the residue of a sun from long ago. The moon is a leaking faucet, and I'm the bucket racing and the sky is tile cold white. There's a hairline fracture in the orbit, spilling out the residue of light. It doesn't glow, it merely hemorrhages onto the shadows of the floor. I've tried to turn the handle tight, but the silence keeps on asking for more. The ceiling's damp with ghosts of stars, the linoleum is turning gray. I'm drowning in the silver ink of everything I couldn't say. The moon is a leaking faucet, and I'm a bucket underneath, catching every drop of liquid cold between my shivering teeth. It's a rhythm I can't govern, it's a stain I can't erase, just the steady, heavy weeping of a ghost inside a cave. Dance in the puddle, reflecting a pale, fractured grin. The plumbing of the cosmos is broken, and the tide is seeping in. No mechanics got a wrench for this, no prayer can stop the flow. We're just soaking in the residue of a sun from long ago. The moon is a leaking faucet, and I'm the bucket underneath, catching every drop of liquid cold between my shivering teeth. It's a rhythm I can't govern, it's a stain I can't erase, just the steady, heavy weeping of a ghost inside a case. Drip, drip, the seconds go sour, corroding the edges of my mind. The universe is plumbing failure, and the plumbers left us all behind. Still leaking, silver on the carpet, silver in my head. Turn it off, someone turn it off, but the faucet is stripped, and the moon is bled. Drip, 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 drip. Wallpaper curls like a jilted skin, and the humidity hums a low, heavy sin. I got a tray of cedar splints soaked in the tide, hunting for the ghosts that the cisterns hide. My thumb is a callus, the box is a pope, swallowing the shadows in a single gulp. The oxygen is heavy, thick as a shroud, waiting for a whisper to get loud. Igniting the wet matches one by one, scraping the sofa till the day is undone. It's a fool's alchemy in a basement of brine, chasing the flicker of a light that was mine. Yeah, the phosphorus is weeping, but I'm still here, striking the silence till the smoke is clear. Petrichor clings to the wool of my sleeve, the scent for the ghost who refused to leave. The friction is muffled, a dull, sodden thud, trying to find lightning in the marrow of mud. You drowned the kitchen, you flooded the hall, but there's a dry bit of bone behind this wall. The damp is a habit, the mold is acquired, but even the deluge is afraid of the fire. A microscopic hiss, a blue vein glow is more than the river will ever know. Basement of brine, chasing the flicker of a light that was mine. Yeah, the phosphorus is weeping, but I'm still here, striking the silence till the smoke is clear. Just a little smoke, a blue vein glow, one more strike in the dark until the river. Let's go. Left a galaxy of lint and air to drag across the pavement of this thoroughfare. There is a gravity in what is missing here, a leaden phantom that I've learned to wear. I saw the silver lining just to buy the storm. Now the vacuum's cold, but the friction's warm. My right side leans where the copper used to sing, carrying the anchor of a vanished thing. Oh, the weight of a hollow pocket is a fever in the bone. It's a locket with no picture, it's a king without a throne. reach the shadow of a debt unpaid, into the very fabric where the light begins to fade. I reached for a nickel and I touched the moon, whistling a hunger in a minor tune. The wind blows through the denim like an open door, collecting all the silence from the counting floor. It's a heavy kind of nothing, a solid piece of void, calculating all the dreams that the math destroyed. Oh, the weight of a hollow pocket is a fever in the bone. It's a locket with no picture. It's a king without a throne. You can carry gold like feathers. You can carry stones like bread, but nothing drags you down as deep as the ghost of what you fled. They say the soul is light enough to float away, but the palms are heavy at the end of day. When the linings turned out like a white flag of surrender to a city that remembers every ghost of a spender. You down as deep as the ghost of what you fled. Leaning to the left, sinking to the right, just a man in his vacuum, walking through the night, heavy as a mountain, empty as a prayer. The weight of the nothing that's always there. Wallpaper curls like a jilted skin, and the humidity hums a low, heavy sin. I've got a tray of cedar splints soaked in the tide, hunting for the ghosts that the cisterns hide. My thumb is a callus, the box is a pope, swallowing the shadows in a single gulp. The oxygen is heavy, thick as a shroud, waiting for a whisper to get loud. Igniting the wet matches, one by one, scraping the sulfur till the day is undone. It's a fool voices weeping, but I'm still here, striking the silence till the smoke is clear. Petrichor clings to the wool of my sleeve, a scent for the ghosts who refuse to leave. The friction is muffled, a dull silent thud, trying to find lightning in the marrow of mud. You drowned the kitchen, you flooded the hall, but there's a dry bit of bone behind this wall. The damp is a habit, the mold is a choir, but even the deluge is afraid of the fire. A microscopic hiss, a blue vein glow is more than the river will ever know. Was mine. Yeah, the phosphorus is weeping, but I'm still here, striking the silence till the smoke is clear. Just a little smoke, a blue vein glow, one more strike in the dark, until the river lets go. Yeah, until the river lets go. The porch swing hums a rusted lullaby beneath the ribs of an oak tree skeleton. He left his thumbprint on the evening sky, woven in a haze of cured leaves and medicine. The velvet chair still holds his heavy ghost, a hollow mold of a man made out of wire. He was the guest and he was the silent host, feeding the embers of a dying summer fire. There is a sting that keeps the spirit warm, a cloud that lingers when the storm is gone. Grandpa's tobacco and gin, turning the silence into a story again. One pot juniper, 2 pots midnight smoke, a liquid prayer and a shroud of silver oak. It's the perfume of a life lived thin, the bitter sting of tobacco and never spoke of wars or broken glass, but his hands were maps of roads he couldn't take. He watched the seasons and the shadows pass, like a pebble rippling on a frozen lake. The bottle is a lens for the ghost to dance in the yellow light of a kerosene flame. He gave the devil just a second glance and never bothered to whisper his own name. There is a sting that keeps the spirit warm, a cloud that lingers when the storm is gone. Oh, the alchemy of Grandpa's tobacco and gin, turning the silence into a story again. One part juniper, 2 parts midnight smoke, a liquid prayer and a shroud of silver oak. It's the perfume of a life lived thin, the bitter sting of tobacco and gin. But the glow is wide. He drank the ocean just to stem the tide. Now the cellar holds the echo of his frame, written in the vapor and the cobalt flame. Oh, the alchemy of Grandpa's tobacco and gin, turning the silence into a story again. 1 part juniper, 2 parts midnight smoke, a liquid prayer and a shroud of silver oak. It's the perfume of a life lived thin, the bitter sting of tobacco and gin, cured leaves and juniper. The fire is gone, but the scent is here, just a ghost in the rafters, just a sting in the air. Tobacco and gin, tobacco and gin. I traded my velvet for a map of scar tissue, tracing the border where you bled through the ink. The ink is gone now, scrubbed by the salt of the tide, leaving a hollow where a man shouldn't think. My ribs are a cage for a bird that won't fly, feeding on echoes and the white of the moon. The needle was blunt, but the thread was of silver. By blinding the ghost to the bone. Now there are stitch marks where your name used to be, a jagged calligraphy of how you set me free. It's a rough-hewn line on a landscape of a gray, the ghost of a word that the rain couldn't wash away. Just stitch marks where your name used to be. The mirror is a stranger with a seam down his chest, lamenting the hollow where the vowels used to rest. I don't miss the fire, I don't miss the weight, just the silence that follows when you lock the gate. Every letter was a puncture, every syllable a sting. Now I'm just the copper where the bells used to ring. Now there are stitch marks where your name used to be, a jagged calligraphy of how you set me free. It's a rough-hewn line on a landscape of gray, the ghost of a word that the rain couldn't wash away. Just stitch marks where your name used to be. A jagged calligraphy of how you set me free. It's a rough-hewn line on a landscape of gray, the ghost of a word that the rain couldn't wash away. Just stitch marks where your name used to be. Rough thread and silver, a seam in the dark, the space where you lived. Just a jagged little mark, stitch marks, just stitch marks. Chandeliers, a frozen heap of jagged glass, suspended over parquet stained by ghosts of amber. The velvet curtains hold the breath of empires past, as spiders weave their nets in every dusty chamber. I find no rhythm in the tapping of my heels, just the heavy groan of iron grinding rust on iron wheels. The pendulum is a hangman in a copper suit, swinging through a vacuum where the air is strictly mute. Welcome to the ballroom of broken clocks, where the minutes are in shackles and the seconds wear locks. We're waltzing through the static of a jagged afternoon, howling at a sun that shakes just like a dying moon. Yeah, time is a debtor with nothing left to pay. In the ballroom where the midnight took the light away, I met a woman with a necklace made of rusted cogs. She was counting out the silence like a miser counts his gold. She said the future is a phantom lost in winter fogs, and the present is a story that was never meant to be told. The mainspring snapped back in 1949. Now we're just the sediment in a bottle of sour wine. Welcome to the ballroom of broken clocks, where the minutes are in shackles and the seconds wear locks. We're waltzing through the static of a jagged afternoon, howling at a sun that's shaped just like a dying moon. Yeah, time is a debtor with nothing left to pay. In the ballroom where the midnight took the light away. Forget the chords, forget the drifting desert sand. History is just a tremor in a tired, shaking hand. We aren't waiting for the ending or a grand design. We're just the ink that's leaking through a crooked line. Welcome to the ballroom of broken clocks, where the minutes are in shackles and the seconds wear locks. We're waltzing through the static of a jagged afternoon, howling at a sun that shakes is a frozen weeper, jagged glass, suspended over parquet, stained by ghosts of amber. The velvet curtains hold the breath of empires past. The spiders weave their nets in every dusty chamber. I find no rhythm in the tapping of my heels, just the heavy groan of iron grinding rust on iron wheels. The pendulum is a hanged man in a copper suit, swinging through a vacuum where the air is strictly mute. Welcome to the ballroom of broken clocks, where the minutes are in shackles and the seconds wear locks, where I'm waltzing through the static of a jagged afternoon, howling at a sun that's shaped just like a dying moon. Yeah, time is a debtor with nothing left to pay, in the ballroom where the midnight took the light away. I met a woman with a necklace made of rusted cogs. She was counting out the silence like a miser counts his gold. She said the future is a phantom lost in winter fogs, and the present is a story that was never meant to be told. The mainspring snapped back in 1949. Now we're just the sediment in a bottle of sour wine. Welcome to the ballroom of broken clocks, where the minutes are in shackles and the seconds wear locks, where waltzing through the static of a jagged afternoon, howling at a sun that's shaped just like a dying moon. Yeah, time is a debtor with nothing left to pay, in the ballroom where the midnight took the light away. Forget the chords, forget the drifting desert sand. History is just a tremor in a tired, shaking head. We aren't waiting for the ending or a grand design. We're just the ink that's leaking through a crooked line. Welcome to the ballroom of broken clocks, where the minutes are in shackles and the seconds wear locks. We're waltzing through the static of a jagged afternoon, howling at a sun that's shaped just like a dying moon. Yeah, time is a debtor with nothing left to pay, in the ballroom where the midnight took the light away. Wind the key, but the heart won't start. Tear the calendar apart. Nothing moves, nothing moves at all. Just the dust falling, just the dust in the hall. rafters hold their breath. I got a cabin carved beneath my ribs, a quiet ride, a slow and silent death. It hasn't bled since the winter turned to stone, just a pale ridge where the lightning used to strike. I'm tired of the velvet, tired of the numb, tired of the hollow that I've grown to like. Beneath the gauze, the pulse is getting thin. The silence is the thickest kind of sin. So pour the salt for the sleeping wound, wake the fever in the bone. I'd rather howl against the moon than ride inside this house alone. Give me the white sting, the jagged grain, the holy friction of the deep. Anything to break the chain of the promise that I couldn't keep. There's a pantry full of ocean in the jar, crystals sharp as the teeth of a regret. I scatter them like diamonds on the floor and dance until the floor and soul are wet. The anesthesia's wearing off too slow. I'm a statue waiting for a crack to show. So pour the salt for the sleeping wound, wake the fever in the bone. I'd rather howl against the moon than ride inside this house alone. Give me the white stain, the jagged grain, the holy friction of the deep. Anything to break the chain of the promise that I couldn't keep. Mercy is a lie that leaves you cold. Pity is a story already told. But the burn is honest as the sun. The war starts when the peace is finally done. Pour the salt for the sleeping wound, wake the fever in the bone. I'd rather howl against the moon than ride inside this house alone. Give me the white stain, the jagged grain, the holy friction of the deep. Anything to break the chain of the promise that I couldn't keep. Let it stay, let it wait, let it burn until the marrow starts to ache. Salt for the wound, just a little bit of salt. Let the ocean in.